Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Gibbous, a Cthulhu Adventure. So, ja, wir haben im letzten Part was zum Süffeln und was zum Essen besorgen. Wir haben eigentlich allgemein ein bisschen mehr Zeug zum Fressen dabei. Aber gut, wir quatschen jetzt mal mit dem Finnman und geben ihm mal was zu knabbern. In der Hoffnung, dass er uns hochlässt. So,
Oh, so the one occupied room is this pilgrim's.
No, it's so
Can you tell me what his name is?
hereafter.
aha. Er wollte, dass ich zuerst mit ihm rede, aber,
What's this
Nothing you should know of. That's our business. We got our
hatten
own.
wir auch schon?
my...
That's not to be advised, Skinny.
Does anyone take kindly to anyone around here?
Our own outsider. You don't like it, you can skedaddle on out of here.
Where was I? I
Ihr
gotta
wolltet,
run.
Take care.
ihr wolltet, dass ich mit ihm quatsche, aber, anscheinend nicht.
Better talk to him first.
I already did.
Serve him his own coffee. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not? Okay. Die Logikkette war jetzt in meinem Kopf ziemlich klar, aber,
I think I'd feed him something different though.
I'm confused. Ah.
I gotta run.
Take care.
Ha. I'm massively confused.
The one key I'm interested in is the one...
Ha. Ich sollte zuerst mit ihm reden, aber ich habe keine Option.
I think I'd feed him something
Das Necronomicon.
I'm so afraid to pull it out in front of this guy.
About that?
I heard it as soon as I said it. Better talk to him first.
Kann ich das hier kombinieren?
Now's not the time for a dangerous snack. No time for brunch.
Ah, Moment, ich könnte vielleicht den Maddock das exotische Likör geben, dann hat er mir einen echten Likör. Ich glaube, so könnte man.
Mr. Zadok brought you something to drink.
What is it?
It's a special kind of liquor. Very exotic import.
Liquor?
Says so on the label. Have a taste.
Why, you doggone little... You almost had me there. You know, it really had a sort of appealing odor to it. But the taste... Ugh, never in my whole seafaring life have I come across something that smelled so enticing and tasted so foul and bitter. Whatever that abomination is, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
All right, Mr. Zadok. I'll try and find you something better tasting.
Go on, get...
I gotta run.
Run, boy. Never return.
Etikettierte leere Flasche.
It's old man Zadok's bottle. He tends to throw them when he's at...
So, jetzt muss ich da irgendwas anderes reinschütten. Ha. Okay, ich bin ein wenig verwirrt. Ah, vielleicht die Delfinmilch. Aber ja genau, das Sandwich könnte vielleicht Annie gefallen.
Hey, kid. Want this sandwich?
I don't. But my doggy woggy Tad sure would love it. Sandwiches are his favorite. Thanks.
Hey, Annie. Think you could spare some of that dolphin milk?
Sure, I was gonna share it with Tad, but that sandwich sure will fill his whittle belly up good. Here you go.
Thanks, Annie. You're a good kid.
Okay, es geht ein bisschen um die Ecke, aber gut, ich hab's hingekriegt. Ich habe irgendwie gehofft, dass ich noch so eine Staubsauger-Animation von dem Hund sehe, wo er einfach mal so sich rüber schaut, Mund aufmacht und so irgendwie das Brot inhaliert, ne? Es wäre irgendwie schön gewesen, aber gut, ne? Okay, das heißt aber, ich könnte mal die Delfinmilch da reinschütten, das den Zadok geben Und der gibt mir dann den Alkohol? Oder vielleicht hätte ich da ein bisschen Kaffee noch mit reinmischen müssen.
Mr. Zadok, got you a little something.
What is it?
It's a special kind of
Liquor?
says so on the. Now, don't expect it to taste like regular hooch. It's very exotic. Supposed to have a real kick to it.
Let me see that. Smells like nothing I ever smelled before. And I can't say it's bad either. Whew, what is this devilry, boy? Kinda got me feeling all fluttery inside.
Special import. Supposed to really get you going.
I'll say. Why, I feel refreshed as ever. It's like this curtain slowly lifting off of me eyes and mind, son. Whew, you done old Zadok a mighty good one. Can you get me more of this stuff?
I'll let you know what it is and where to get it. But I'd like that bottle of whiskey in return if that's alright with you.
Ah, take it. Who needs that stuff? I can safely say this has been a full-fledged epiphany, Buzz.
Nice.
Hey, you remembered my name. Thanks.
Not a problem, son. Boy, do I feel good. I just might get up and walk around a little later.
Good to hear, Mr. Zadok. Now that you're refreshed, care to tell me a bit about Fishmouth?
What is it you want to know, Buzz?
Gut, wir haben den Alkohol. Jetzt geht's. Warum sind die Leute alle hier im Fischmoor so verschlossen?
Why is everyone so secretive here in Fishmouth?
Where do I begin, my friend? See, you're stuck of a curse that runs through most of Fishmouth's residents' blood. Turn them into fish and dog-like things. And then they dig to the water. But that's not even the worst thing.
You'd think that's the worst thing, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's worse. And I've seen it with my own two eyes, hanging around the abandoned factory up Elliott Street. Seen them. Hideous fishmen and octopus-like monsters. Caught a glimpse of them in the moonlight. Heard their awful noises. Horrible. It were horrible.
The curse.
Nah, Buzz. It weren't the curse. These things were not born this way. They was mutants. Abominations. Cobbled together from fish and man and squid. The butcher. That's who they whisper made those things.
Who's the butcher?
I don't know that, Buzz. But I suppose it's some shady character that's in cahoots with the esoteric order of Dagon. And they're raising hell in Fishmouth. Raising hell. Literally.
How can I get to this abandoned factory?
You can't now. They've shut off those streets. In preparation for their evil festival.
Es war ja tatsächlich so mal, ich habe ja hier ein Buch Gesammelte Werke des Lovecrafts. Es war tatsächlich mal, dass ich zu Halloween Dagon vorlese, weil das ist eine relativ kurze Story. Eigentlich ganz cool, ne? Ja, es ist... Der Butcher, ich kann mir jetzt gerade nicht dran erinnern, in welcher Geschichte der vorkam. Kam der wirklich in Kombination mit Dagon vor? Ich glaube nicht. Der, glaube ich, wurde woanders referenziert. Aber ja, ne? Lovecraft-Lore, ne? Ich bin sowieso nicht ganz so in diesen Traumwelten von Lovecraft. Die sind ein bisschen weirder. Aber in so einer Old Sci-Fi-artigen Weird, ne? Schon mal was von einem Mann namens Bob Olmstein gehört?
Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein?
Can't say I ever did.
He's supposed to be staying at the Finman.
The Finman, huh? Folks lodging there have a habit of disappearing without a trace. Sneaky fella, that Finman. Slippery as an eel.
What's this esoteric order I keep hearing about?
The esoteric order of Dagon. Fishmouth folks worshiping the deep ones. Dagon's their high priest. Supposed to be this huge amphibian thing. That's what the festival's about. Worshipping Dagon in sacrifices they bring to him.
Sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices?
I shudder to think, my boy. But what I can tell you is that they're raising something over in Crackham Bay. And if you ask me, it can only be the half-goofa.
Half-go what?
The half-goofa. Huge, ugly sea monster. And yeah, I reckon that sucker's gotta be big, since they ain't letting anyone anywhere near Crackham Bay for a year now. Completely cut it off. No way to enter it from anywhere.
Wir haben noch Phoenix Point hier irgendwo sicherlich das müsste zu dem Zeitpunkt schon gegründet sein. Wir müssten sie mal rufen, ne? Ja. XCOM ist nicht gut genug, wir müssen uns gegen das All und die Tiefsee schützen, ne?
I've got a confession to make.
What's that, Buzz?
The whiskey I gave you that you love so much, that's actually coffee.
What? Well, I'll be darned. You sure pulled a fast one on old Zadok, haven't you? Well, good on you, Buzz. But you know what? Good on me too, 'cause I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. I guess I love coffee, and I gotta live with myself now. I just might be hooked on it.
Well, better than whiskey.
You're right, Buzz. And when you're right, you're right. Right?
Right.
Right. Also tatsächlich war in der Flasche noch ein bisschen Kaffee drin. Okay, das war noch vielleicht gut zu wissen, aber gut, ne? Das ist eine esoterische Ordnung, die ich immer höre. Wir sehen uns später, Zadok.
I'll see you later, Mr. Zadok.
God bless you, boy. Take care.
Was zur Nice Guy Aura restored. Kaffeeschock, Errungenschaft freigeschalten. Okay. Es gibt tatsächlich, dieses ständige Level-Up-Ding ins Kirchens, was ich da sehe. Ist das wirklich eine Game-Mechanik? Oder ich dachte, das war am Anfang nur so ein Scherz, ne? Aber ich kann jetzt hier nirgendwo Optionen dazu sehen. Ah. Ich vermute mal, es ist ein Gag. So, dann geben wir ihm mal die Flasche Whisky.
Better talk to him for.
Okay. Klicks runterzuspülen. Da
Mr.
haben wir
Finman,
ja. Jetzt
I
hat.
got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Dann helft ihr des Parts.
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. Ah, that hit the spot.
And here's your cookie.
You ain't tampered with this here fine piece of pastry now, has ya?
Oh, God forbid, no.
Down the hatch. Good. Thanks, stranger. What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, nothing.
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach lined with steel myself.
Ha?
What the heck?
I don't know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
I have no idea either. My roommate. Wait a minute. Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Ormstein is.
Ich bringe seine Katze zurück. Ich bin wegen des Fisches hier. Ich werde reinen Tisch machen.
I'm returning his cat. It got lost around the docks. I found it, so here I am.
That is a very special cat indeed, but it's not Mr. Ormstein's. You are trying to deceive me. Well, there are two possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run. Or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
Mein Herz ist nicht voller Dunkelheit. Mein Herz ist hier nicht das Problem. Mein Herz ist in Ordnung.
My heart is not the issue here. It's my brain. I feel like I'm going crazy. Look, I've been sent here by the voodoo gentleman. I understand Mr. Ormstein might play an important role in this occult situation I stumbled into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part? I'm just a librarian, sir, and this detective guy came looking for the Necronomicon.
Kid-type.
Exactly. And then they kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me. Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
It's gotta be real. Made my cat start talking.
Sup?
Hello. Yes, that explains that.
Well, that's us. What's
Zap.
Ormstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance. Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless, why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lion. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon,
Here it is.
An exception will be made. We'll walk up to his room and we'll see from there.
Was für ein stylischer Auftritt. Und diese Stimme.
What else was I expecting? He's gone. Again. It might mean they're coming. We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse. You might as well at least tell me your name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kitty.
You may call me Barnabas. I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evils.
Must look nice on your business card. Okay, first of all, how do you know Dawn?
I was the one who hired him to find the Holy Tome. It should never fall into the hands of madmen.
Ja gut, jetzt will er wahrscheinlich das Buch haben, oder?
Why hire Dawn? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Oh man, don't say that. I'm sure he'll find a way to pull through. Madmen? What madmen?
The Parish of the Starry Knowledge, the Esoteric Order of Dagon, or the Butcher.
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of a thing called the Haunter, and the shining trapezohedron it dwells in.
Geometry. I've heard of the Esoteric Order. What's up with them?
Have you now? So you also know of what they're raising here, in Fishmouth?
Not really.
The Hafgufa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Well, neither do I, but are you gonna do something about the Hafgufa?
They've cut off access to Kraken Bay completely. But I'll think of something. I must.
The Butcher? Tell me about the Butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that. But what I will say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Sounds like someone I'd stay away from regardless.
Do not underestimate his reach, and watch your step here in Fishmouth. Him and the Esoteric Order are likely in cahoots, and they're everywhere.
Okay, so what does he want with the Necronomicon?
To bring this world to its knees.
Okay, that makes sense, sure. Anyway... About Olmstein. If you're protecting Olmstein, how come you didn't knock Finman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene. Then you came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be. You do walk around with spiked pastry on your person.
Not spiked enough. But I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway... What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still, see here, though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Oh, geez, with the cryptic talk again. Can you describe Olmstein for me?
Ha! That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me. Or you might see him clearly and not be able to remember it an hour later. His nature is hard to grasp for all of us.
But the voodoo gentleman described him as just, some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Olmstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
Wonderful. Changing subject.
Lass mich raten, zu ihm schaut das aus wie... eine Actionfigur? Ich habe keine Ahnung.
So, he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Might as well look for it, right?
Yes, I will trust you to do that. I'll keep an eye on the stairs in the meantime. Get to it.
It's what I do.
In der Tat.
A conspicuous piece of paper lying on Olmstein's bed. I really hope it's of some significance.
Wahrscheinlich nicht.
It's okay, I can handle it.
Bizarrer Brotkrumm freigeschalten. Errungenschaft freigeschalten. Aha. Das ist eine dreiseitige Grundebene Pyramide. Mit dreiseitiger Grundfläche. Aha.
Hey, look at that. It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too. Kitty couldn't care less. Although I don't see old Zadok pictured, so maybe not that accurate.
Wahrscheinlich.
You can almost smell the decayed fish through the canvas.
Oder hier im Raum.
Definitely not souvenir material. That big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Olmstein jumped. But we didn't see or hear anything. It's closed from the outside, which makes it even stranger. This just keeps getting more and more complicated.
Already seen the view. It stinks.
I don't have a reason to leave this room in such a radical way. Just a mug and a pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Olmstein character. It is just a hotel room, so it's not really telling me anything. Except the fact that Olmstein drinks coffee.
Anscheinend.
I need nothing from there.
Wirklich?
Yes, I can confirm. It's domestic junk.
A particularly unattractive representative of the fishmoth population. I'd place him anywhere between fearsomely fishy and repulsively reptilian. Just, this town, man. Definitely not souvenir material. Kitty couldn't care.
Okay, dann gucken wir noch in den Koffer und dann haben wir eigentlich alles durch.
Completely empty. Either Olmstein travels light or he's just wearing everything right now. Or it's just a ruse and he has no need for things like clothes and...
You're going off the deep end, buddy.
Right. Snapping out of it. She doesn't need it. Now I'm traveling light myself. That's Barnabas, if he's to be believed. Impressive looking fella. That's... No, I should speak to him.
Okay, dann gucken wir mal, geben wir ihm mal das Papierchen.
I found this drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Olmstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
Role? What role? Finding the book was an accident. It was just bad luck.
That is how the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
Help me understand more about Olmstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of this?
Hey, that has a name, buddy. Sort of.
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstein?
That is a story for another time.
Why is his name Bob Olmstein? I mean, you call him Mother and all that, but his name is so common.
There must be a reason for that. But does it really matter? Not to me.
What's Olmstein's game? Is it good? Is he evil?
These are questions that I cannot outright answer with a yes or no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side, and right now I am failing at that.
What was Olmstein up to here in Fishmouth?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Oh man, I just know you're speaking figuratively and it's just that cryptic stuff again that drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Of course you're not. But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon buzz koan?
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
Oder du kannst es einfach in Büchern nachlesen.
The Necronomicon. You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not, I think.
Lass uns einfach das Ritual von Azathoth durchführen, dann ist das, glaube ich, alles vorbei.
Why does it keep changing?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in, and what does it all mean?
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
Would it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No! No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bear it.
Yeah, I guess I needed to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you need to do that.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tome. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Great, but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. The stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window.
Are you serious? It's really up high.
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go! Find peace. Find peace.
Pierce. Wir haben jetzt wieder einen Pierce.
Hey there, Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Ktype!
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town fisherman, ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know how to running, but aside from that, I'm alright. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!